everybody. Welcome to my Suburban Oasis. Today I'm going to be talking with you a little bit about where I planted the clearance plants that I got, and I'm excited to show you. I do think that I needed some more, so I went back to the store and I got some more because I feel like after planting them I still have some space that I want to fill in, especially with some of the ornamental kale. So you can see here I filled this in. I do think the potato vine is probably going to fade out soon. Next week we have some cold weather coming, and because of the cold weather, once that potato vine fades, I'd like something to kind of fill in. So right now I put two of those ornamental purple kale here. They might be called red kale, I'm not sure, on either side. And then when those potato vines die down, I got some more ornamental kale that I will fill in to that window box as well. I think I will use the light green that I got. So yeah, I think that looks really pretty right now. Over here, I also used some of the ornamental kale. I'm not as happy with the way that this one turned out. I think I'm going to pull out the potato vine because I think it looks a little sad. The geraniums here are getting also a little bit old, but I really feel like this one needs a little more color. So I did get some more of the purple kale, and we'll be using that in this particular planter to fill it in more. Because you can't see it, especially from the front. If you look at it from here, you cannot see the purple kale, which I really want to show off because I think it's super pretty. So let's go take a look at where I planted some of the shrubs. Right, let's start with the 9-bark. This is that little devil 9-bark that I got, and it's got that nice arching habit, so I thought it would look nice as these arborvitas grow up and around, and it will just cascade over some of the things that are next to it. And I think being next to the very light green arborvita there is an excellent contrast. So I think those are all three going to grow very nicely together, and you can see there are pollinators enjoying the flowers already here. I did read the tag on this and it said it does bloom in May to June, so I think that it's kind of an anomaly that is blooming now, and I think it's just because it was in its can for so long at the nursery and I think it will bloom next year at its normal time. But I'll enjoy the flowers right now during fall. Today is supposed to be 80, so it'll be a beautiful day here before we get into those really cooler temps that are coming. I told everybody I was going to plant those clearance mums that I got. They were $1. I said I'm going to plant those in my way back garden. I lied. I decided I wanted to keep them up here, and I will probably split them next year and divide them so I can take some into the back. I don't know. I kind of always get these ideas that I'm going to take them to the way back, and then I find a spot in the garden where I can see them every single day, because in the way back I usually only go back there maybe a couple times a week, and I want to enjoy things as much as possible here. And you will see once I did that, I decided to also plant another one here, and I think that's going to kind of fill in that area. This is where I have a lot of bishop's weed, and I had said as I was cleaning out this bed that I wasn't going to plant anything here because I felt like the bishop's weed was going to come back, and it may, but my other concern then became that I'm leaving room for it to come back and to spread, and otherwise I can have these plants set down their roots and start to fill in the space to help keep the bishop's weed from spreading more. And then here's the 3rd mum that I have. Now, one of the things that I did find out, in case you are curious, is about the actual ability of the 7 sunflower bushes that I planted to withstand deer, and I don't think that they can. Let's take a closer look But as I was looking down the hill the other day, I thought it looked like they had eaten one almost completely away. Yeah, it does not look good. It looks like they enjoy it. It said it had some deer resistance, but obviously they're free to roam down here. So this is one that still looks good. It doesn't look like they nibbled much on it, but this one down here used to look just like that, and as you can see, it's just a couple of sticks now. So I guess that's okay. We'll see what happens over the winter. But the junipers are looking good. They obviously have not bothered those. So I did have a little fear that that would be the case. So the two clearance ones that I got the other day, because they smell so lovely, and I wanted to have them someplace I could look at them, I have planted them up by the pool, and they don't look amazing right now because I've actually decided that they're going to be in a place where I'm going to start new garden beds. So you can see here on the corner of the pool there's grass, and what I want to do is make arcs on both sides to kind of round the corners and make gardens in here. In the meantime, I have just planted these shrubs on either side. There's one here, and then I planted the other one over here. And I thought those will just look so nice. And again, the pollinators also really seem to enjoy this plant a lot. He's a pretty bee. He's happy as can be. These flowers are so fragrant. I just love the smell. Like I said in the other video, I learned that they are akin or relative of the honeysuckle. So that's probably why they smell so great, but they're from China, so they're definitely a bit different. The other thing that I wanted to check out on these was the question as to whether or not they had 7 flowers, and now I think I figured it out because they are called the 7 sunflowers. So if you look at this, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a 7th flower right in the middle there. I don't know if you can see that. You can get up real close. So 6 around the side and then 1 in the middle. So that's what makes it the 7 sunflower. Very pretty and very fragrant. So I think we're going to enjoy having these here. And with the additional plants that I got today, which I will show you a video on as well, I'm going to really start planting a couple other things on either side here, and kind of like I've done in other beds, it likely will end up being as symmetrical as possible. You guys just ignore those pool toys. I haven't gotten anything yet for them. I need to get some kind of storage bin or something. But yeah, I think that's going to look real pretty. So, because they're going to get nice and high, and they'll be on either side, and will help provide a little bit of a cozy enclosure for that area to sit in. All right, well, that's it for the day today, and this video was enjoyable to put together for you, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, give me a thumbs up, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and click that notification bell to get notified when the next one comes out. See you soon. Bye. Okay, here's a little addendum, guys. I forgot. I also planted some of the ornamental cabbage into these flower pots here, and I think they look really pretty. I did pull out from these pots some of the coleus that had been hit by frost and was not looking so good. So that's gone, and I replaced it with the ornamental cabbage. And the petunia in this flower pot is looking much better than the one in the other one, so I left it in. It seems to handle the cold fairly well. I'm not sure why the other one is not as robust, but so I only was able to fit 2 cabbages into this one as opposed to the 3 that are in this one, and I'm actually enjoying this one a little bit more because of the contrast of the purple with the cabbage. So I might just clip back the petunia in the other one to fit another cabbage into it to look more like this and a little more symmetrical. Hopefully you like these too and have enjoyed my video. So see you soon. Bye.